1. Control your presence before you control the room. The first step to influence isn't about speaking the loudest or having the most authority on paper. It's about mastering the signal you send without words. Long before you give an instruction or share an idea, people read your presence. And the most influential individuals know this. Control yourself first. Then the space around you follows. Facial control is a core part of this. Every expression you show gives away informations, more than you intend. If your face lights up at approval or drops at criticism, people will quickly learn how to influence your emotions. When that happens, you lose a layer of independence. This doesn't mean shutting down emotion. It means guiding what you reveal. Keep your expression steady in moments of both praise and challenge. When a situation turns tense, remain calm and composed. Stillness in your face and body communicates that you are not easily shaken. Silence is another subtle but powerful tool. You don't have to react instantly to every comment, question, or provocation. Pausing before you respond shows you are in control of your pace. People take notice when someone doesn't rush to fill the air with words. When your face, body language, and timing are steady, you create a sense of certainty. Others will feel that you are centered and unhurried, which encourages them to adjust to your rhythm rather than forcing you to adapt to theirs. This habit is less about performance and more about self-awareness. By consciously managing your expression and presence, you create a foundation for influence that doesn't rely on volume or force. The room responds to you because your composure signals quiet authority and authority that grows with every controlled moment. To think in strategy, not effort, many people approach their goals by asking, how much harder do I need to work? Influence and progress rarely come from adding more hours or more tasks. They come from finding the right point of leverage. Intentional actions that create a much larger effect. This way of thinking shifts you from being a constant worker to becoming a planner and coordinator. Instead of doing everything yourself, you focus on positioning, placing yourself, and your resources where they create the most impact with the least wasted effort. Imagine moving a heavy object. You could push with all your strength, or you could use a lever and shift it with far less force. Strategic thinkers look for that lever in every situation. They ask, what can I set up now that will continue producing results without my constant involvement? It might mean building a process that others can follow, structuring a project so each step naturally leads to the next, or connecting with people whose skills complement your own. It could even be as simple as reframing a discussion so it focuses on solutions rather than problems. The goal is to replace unnecessary effort with intentional design. You create systems that make progress possible even when you're not directly involved. You position yourself so that recognition and results come naturally, without needing to chase them. This approach isn't about doing less for the sake of it's about making every action count. By thinking in terms of leverage, you conserve your energy for the moments that truly require your presence. Over time, your results grow, not because you've worked more, but because you've worked with precision and foresight. 3. Speak with precision. Observe with depth in many situations. People rush to fill the silence. Explain too much, speak too quickly, and reveal more than they need to. But those who understand influence know that their words carry more weight. When they are chosen carefully and spoken with intention, speaking with precision begins by removing what is unnecessary. Cut filler phrases like "I think just," or maybe when they add no real value. Keep sentences clear and to the point. This makes your message easier to understand and harder to misinterpret. Equally important is resisting the urge to respond instantly. When a question or challenge is directed at you, allow a short pause before speaking. This signals that you are considering your response rather than reacting automatically. Even a few seconds of thought can change the direction of a conversation. Silence is not a gap to be avoided, it is a space that invites others to speak. Often, people reveal their true thoughts when there is room for them to fill. While they speak, you have the opportunity to observe. Observation is a skill in itself. Pay attention to small details such as tone changes, shifts in posture, or a slight hesitation before an answer. These signals can give you a clearer understanding of what is really being said. Beyond the words themselves, by combining careful speech with attentive observation, you remain in control of your communication. You avoid unnecessary conflict, gain more insight into others, and create an impression of steadiness. Over time, people come to respect your words because they know you speak with purpose and awareness, not out of habit or impulse. For build value that is rare and essential, true influence comes from being both valuable and difficult to replace. When what you offer is unique and consistently useful, people naturally seek your presence and input. This isn't about holding back. It's about developing skills, insights, or resources that cannot be easily found elsewhere. To begin, focus on mastering something specific. It could be a technical skill, a form of problem solving, or a way of thinking that consistently produces results. Depth often matters more than breadth. Being exceptional in one area will make you stand out more than being average in many. Once you've developed this value, make sure it is delivered with consistency. People trust and respect those whose contributions are reliable. If your work or input regularly improves situations, solves problems, or creates clarity, your presence will be recognized as an asset. At the same time, manage your availability. If you are always accessible without limits, your contributions may be taken for granted. Create boundaries that ensure your time and attention are given to situations where they matter most. This is not about being distant, it is about making your presence purposeful. When people understand that your skills are rare and that your involvement has meaningful impact, they approach you with greater focus and respect. They are more likely to listen, collaborate, and consider your perspective carefully. Over time, your combination of uniqueness and reliability makes you not only valuable, but essential. In professional and personal settings, those who are both scarce in their availability and consistent in their results often find that their influence grows naturally without the need to constantly promote themselves. 5. Evolve quietly. Shape your environment. Growth is most effective when it happens steadily and with intention. Constantly announcing your progress or seeking approval can distract from the real work of developing yourself. Instead, focus on refining your skills, mindset, and habits quietly. Allowing your actions and results to speak for themselves over time, continuous improvement starts with self-assessment. Identify areas where you can be more effective, whether in communication, decision-making, or technical abilities. Then commit to small, consistent changes that strengthen those areas. This type of progress is sustainable because it's built on discipline rather than short bursts of effort. Equally important is shaping the environment around you. The spaces you spend time in, both physical and social, affect how you think and act. If your surroundings are disorganized, noisy, or distracting, it becomes harder to maintain focus. Curate a workspace that supports concentration and keep it free from unnecessary clutter. Your relationships matter as well. Surround yourself with people who encourage your growth and challenge you to think more deeply. Limit the time you spend in environments where negativity, aimlessness, or constant distraction are the norm. The people closest to you should align with the direction you're moving toward, not pull you away from it. Over time, this combination of private improvement and intentional surroundings creates a visible change. You may not need to tell others you've grown. They will notice in how you handle challenges, contribute ideas, and manage your responsibilities. By allowing your progress to reveal itself naturally, you maintain focus on the process rather than on external validation. Quiet evolution supported by a well-shaped environment builds lasting results. It ensures that your growth is steady, meaningful, and aligned with the kind of life and work you want to sustain.